The village of Dharva was shrouded in an eerie silence. It was as if the very air held its breath, afraid to disturb the ghosts that were rumoured to roam there. Nestled deep within a forgotten valley, Dharva had long been avoided by travellers. Stories whispered on the wind spoke of disappearances, of souls lost forever within the village's decaying walls. No one who dared to enter ever returned to tell the tale. The path to Dharva was treacherous and overgrown. Thorny brambles clawed at the clothes of those foolish enough to venture near. Crumbling stone houses lined the deserted path. Their empty windows stared out like the eyes of the dead. Even the sunlight seemed hesitant to penetrate the oppressive atmosphere. It cast long, distorted shadows that danced ominously on the cracked and weed-infested ground. The village of Dharva stood as a stark warning. Its silence was more deafening than any scream. It was a place where fear was palpable, a tangible presence that clung to the air like cobwebs.
I've heard the whispers about Dharva. There's something about this place that I just can't ignore. I need to uncover the truth behind these legends.
My research has led me to believe that Dharva holds a dark and ancient secret. We have to find out what it is.
I'm here for the thrill of the unknown. I want a story to remember, and Dharva's haunted streets seem like the perfect place to find it.
I'm here to debunk these myths. Dharva's secrets are just fabricated tales, and I'm going to prove it.
Each member of the group carried their own motivations, united by a shared fascination with the unknown. As they stepped across the threshold of the village, an unspoken tension settled upon them. The air grew heavy. It was as if they had entered a realm untouched by time. The oppressive silence was broken only by the sound of their own footsteps. Their eyes darted nervously from side to side, scanning the empty streets, acutely aware that they were not alone. The dilapidated houses seemed to close in on them as they ventured deeper into the village. Their shadows stretched long and distorted on the uneven ground. The weight of unseen eyes pressed down on them, fueling their apprehension. The silence was unnerving. It magnified every rustle of leaves, every creak of a decaying branch. It was the silence of anticipation, the silence of something lurking just beyond their sight. They stumbled upon a narrow, overgrown path. It seemed to lead toward the heart of the village. With a shared look of trepidation, they cautiously made their way forward. The path opened into a small clearing. In the center stood a dilapidated temple, its once grand facade now crumbling and overgrown with vines. The air hung heavy around the temple. It was thick with the scent of decay and something ancient, something unsettling. It was the epicenter of the village's oppressive aura. The temple door creaked open with a groan that echoed through the clearing. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the smell of damp earth. The only light came from a few flickering oil lamps. They cast long, dancing shadows on the walls. There, seated on a stone platform, was an old man. His eyes, deep-set and filled with a lifetime of sorrow, watched them intently. He was as much a part of the temple as the stones themselves, his presence etched into its very fabric. He seemed to radiate an ancient wisdom, a deep understanding of the secrets that lay hidden within Dharva's heart.
This village is cursed. It is a place of sorrow, a testament to a crime committed long ago.
His words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken meaning. He was a gatekeeper of sorts, the sole custodian of Dharva's tragic past. To be continued.